I just want to go and do a good job. And it was like because I'm a sporty kind of person, and I play hockey and stuff. It was a game. It was game time for me, totally. I mean, Sailor Moon. So it was like, okay, let's do it. And then we'd go across, and it would be fine. But Totally Spies was, we would get the scripts ahead of time. I knew Alex. It was fine. And we would do the voices, and then they would draw them.
Yeah. That's
It was
huge.
a completely different experience.
Yeah.
Now they both were pretty strong females, like saving the world, and so that was kind of cool. But no, I didn't. There was no Sailor Mars residue with Alex. They were totally. But thanks. Thank you. Sorry, I rambled.
Hi, I'm Sydney.
What's your name?
Sydney.
Hi, Sydney.
I'm a really big fan. My mom, that's one of the shows that my mom was like, I'm perfectly fine with you watching Violets because these girls are awesome. So thank you so much. But my question is, why? When did you realize that your show started to resonate with people so much, especially young people, and why do you think it did so?
I think for me, it was, we were originally out of a company called Saban, and then it got bought by Disney. And what's that?
He said, heck yeah, I don't know.
We got bought by Disney, Saban got bought by Disney, and we got put on the shelf, because I think they had Kim Possible, and it was like, you know, we're going to put that in our primary position. And when the show came back, I was like, what? Something's going on here. And I think it's a combination of, obviously, the writing and the and the team that puts it together. I mean, David and those guys, they're really great people. And they're really smart, and they know what they're doing. And also, I think we have a killer chemistry here.
It's
and
unusual.
I think it doesn't happen all the time.
It doesn't. I mean,
Yeah.
I've never experienced that.
Yeah.
I mean, you just.
Yeah. I mean, not to take credit for it, but I think that's a piece of it.
No, and I
It
think
is.
you're right, David, for sure, you know, the creator has a huge passion for this project as well, so that made it, you know, you have to have someone that's gonna be your champion.
Yeah.
Finish each other's sentences. See what we do.
You guys too. You know, the commitment of the fans.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much.
Thank
Thank
you.
I was going to ask if you think that maybe the reason why you have such chemistry together is also, did you find a lot of characteristics similar with your characters from Totally Spies?
There's always an element of that in casting.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't really like boys
I'm
that
not
way.
Do you know, the absolute truth is, as much as I love Alex and I would be her best friend because she's the best, I'm way more like Sam. I think in real life, I'm all business. I was a lot more like Sailor Mars. I'm all business and focused, and and I feel like Alex is as badass as she was. Oh, there's kids in it. It's your
That's
kids.
okay.
Sorry,
They're
I
not-
rarely ever swear. Look, I love it. Declan didn't even look up. But I feel like I wasn't that close with. I just love.
She's
her.
your shadow self.
Yeah, she's my shadow self.
Yeah.
So, my question is, what was one of your favorite lines you had to say on the show?
As
Can't do your
difficult
character
and
impression.
annoying as it sometimes was, I have to say I did enjoy our.
And then wait, and then we land.
Right. I'm gonna say, I think I'm in love.
Oh, Oinky, you're adorable.
That's great, thank you.
Thanks.
Hi, I'm Kelly.
Hi.
First off, my sister and I are huge fans of that show, and just wondering, where are Sam, Alex, and Clover now?
Waiting for you guys to bring them back.
Yes. Training. They are in training.
We're ready. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, right there.
That was my fault.
No, it's your microphone's on.
Name's Mari, first time doing press at MegaCon. And also published author of one book so far.
Wow, congratulations.
Second one coming in September. But anyways, were there any times that you said one line or the other? I mean, like for instance, what if Katie accidentally said a Clover line and Jennifer did a Alex line?
Yes, that would happen.
Well, you know, at the end of the show, we would always have like a little wrap up. You know, it usually would be like a group.
Yeah.
But we do some little lines, and they were often written where any of us could read them. So we would all sort of just grab one, and I always remember that sort of swapping around, and then we'd record it, and some of us would say the other one, and it was always that little tag at the end that would get sort of mixed together sometimes.
It was, the feel had almost like this combination between animation, a great classic sitcom, and Charlie's Angels.
Yeah.
It had those great formulaic elements to it.
And also, if the girls were to have daughters or sons, would they also become spies too?
Totally.
Yes, yes, they would. And they'd be trained really well.
Really
That's right.
well.
All right.
Thank you.
Hi,
Hi.
my name's Megan.
Hi.
Okay, so my question's not really a question, it's more of a request. I wanted to know if you could each individually say one of your most common lines in your voice.
Okay, I feel like I just did, because it's so, I don't think we had common, like, was we
Yeah, you can pick
favorite lines
whichever
from
line.
Yes,
that's a
somebody
good
give
idea.
us a.
Yeah,
so
what's your favorite line that we
What?
said?
I don't know, let them pick.
Let's have an Alex line.
Anyone?
Somebody see that?
That's
We did
hard.
that, like,
Let's
Sailor
go
Moon, we
team.
had our.
What is it?
Let's go team.
Okay.
Let's go, team!
Okay, Clover line. I think we just heard our favorite. Let's hear it again.
He's gonna be my boyfriend. That's my hard line. Let's go get Manny's and Petty's.
Sam, anyone have a Sam request?
It's time for a spy mission.
It's time for a spy mission. We got Mandy as well.
Oh.
That one is mine.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Hi, my name is Tessa. I'm from the Bronx, New York, and this is my first MegaCon.
All right.
So I was wondering if you guys had like a favorite gadget.
That's a good question. I had to remember because my husband said, you're gonna ask you that. We had so many gadgets,
We did.
but I liked anytime there was like the jetpack backpack.
Yes!
We didn't actually see the gadgets, so unless I have watched a lot of episodes because I just love the show.
Yeah.
But the jetpack backpacks, anything jetpack where we could fly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want that.
What was there? Was it lipstick?
The lipstick
Yeah.
too.
Well, the laser lipstick.
Yeah, laser lipstick.
Laser lipstick.
Yes.
Yeah. And then there was a gravity boot thing.
Go.
I liked all of it.
Everything they said.
I kind of liked also, remember when they all had those like fantastic muscles?
Yes.
That was so sad.
I don't, they all turned,
Episode of Alex eating that chocolate
and she
bar.
turned into like the Hulk. I remember she was like seething at some point.
Now I want chocolate and I want to work out.
I have that effect on people.
Right? You're totally hitting me with it. I love it.
All right, thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right, these are our final two questions.
All right.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Karen, and actually, I just love getting to meet you guys today. You're awesome, and you're just hilarious. And so I was wondering, since you've been talking so much about like how well you get along and just how much you get into a groove when you record together, has there ever been like a voiceover version kind of like an on-screen rewrite, like kind of changing the script to fit more like when you guys get into character? Have you guys ever done
Like
anything
improving it or anything like that?
Yeah, like any improv.
Like an improv thing. You know, I'm not sure. It's hilarious because after this, we're signing together at our table. We all get to be together. So who knows what's going to happen there? Come see us. Okay. We haven't done that. That's a cool idea.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah.
Thank you.
We did. Thank you.
So you don't think there's been any like just improv or anything?
I feel like the first, when we first started, there was a little bit of improv. I mean, obviously the scripts are such and it's timed such that you can't go crazy.
Yeah.
You don't have freedom that way. Like you're pretty locked in. But you know, there would be some, and David would be there at the session.
Yes.
The writer would actually be at the first maybe half a dozen times that we did it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And that, I feel like there was a little massaging things here and there and sort of sussing it out. Because he really worked hard on casting and he trusted us that he picked the right people for the job and he would and I think that's part of the reason too that we all worked so well together is that we were given the opportunity to then create something out of it instead of sometimes you get a job and they want it to be how they want it. They want to make it something that they see instead of letting the actor create at this, and this show they let us
They did.
create, and it was really fun.
That is so cool, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, hi again.
You can't get enough of that microphone, this is what's happening.
Me again. Wow, that's not even a question. I wanted to say thank you to the three for bringing such amazing characters to life, especially to Katie for bringing Alex to life. I perceived her as Hispanic, and being Hispanic like as a young child, of course now. It's not like I changed ethnicity or anything. But at least as a young child, and even now, representation is a little kind of non-existent. And so I wanted to say thank you for bringing such a beautiful, cool, badass character to life that I could relate to.
Thank you,
That's
awesome.
nice.
You sounded excellent just now. You sounded very clear and you enunciated wonderfully.
Good luck.
Thank you, that's nice.
Practicing.
All right, our final question.
Final question.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Miss Hale and Miss Baker. Good to see you again, Miss Griffin.
Nice to see you.
Yes, my name is Will Jones. I'm from Crowley, Louisiana. Back there, everybody just calls me Norval, like Shaggy Rogers from Scooby-Doo. Yeah, it's a cool nickname. Now, I just wanted to point out something really huge. Remember when you were talking about Saban earlier?
Yes.
Now, you guys are familiar with the superheroes involved with Saban, right?
Yes.
Well, they come in a wide variety of colors.
Power Rangers.
There you go. There you go. Yes, well, I have a really good question. Now, if there would happen to be like a live-action crossover between Totally Spies and Power Rangers, how would that make y'all feel?
We'd love it.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be fun? Bring it on.
How would you feel?
Well, I would feel absolutely thrilled because both are a big part of my childhood, and if there were like a movie where they would end up teaming up and fighting against some big-time forces of evil, I believe that would attract a lot of audiences, and it would go down in history as something real big regarding action. And I would probably take interest in taking part in the movie myself, and probably be a superhero. I'm always about fighting for the good people.
Well, you just brought us back around to a great point, which is if you want to see it, write them letters, hit the social media. Thank you.
That'd be awesome. All right.
Thank you.
Well, the three of you have been so wonderful. I before like that you mentioned Jennifer, that the three of you are going to be at Andrea's booth after this.
We're
Jennifer
and Katie's going to join us.
So I'm gonna join for a little while because I have to go. I'm gonna go and see because I didn't actually know that. I'm gonna just let everybody know at the Sailor Moon.
Yes.
If there's a few people there, I feel like I've seen a lot of Sailor Moon people. I feel like we're good.
Yeah.
And then I'm just gonna come and join.
Yes.
Next
Yeah.
time you think come to Andrea's booth. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So
Yes, I'm gonna do
we'll be here in
that.
about
5 minutes.
So if there's any more questions that you guys wanted to ask that maybe we didn't have time for today, now is your chance. And thank you guys so much again. The Totally Spies!